This video will explain how a provider signed up for CII can send a consult letter to Alberta Netcare. Start a letter as normal by opening the patient's record and then choosing Data, New Letter. You can also choose to hold down Ctrl+L or Command+L on your keyboard. When the addressees window opens, if the patient has a referring MD/NP entered in their demographics, that provider will appear by default in the To field. If this is the case, you will need to manually reselect the letter addressee from the address book. To do this, click on this icon here. In the new window that appears, you can simply reselect the same letter addressee automatically filtered from the address book. You may also choose a different addressee from the address book by typing in the first few letters of the person's last name or specialty, so for example, TE, and then selecting the person from the address book there. Once you've selected the addressee that we would like, click Select down here. Once the recipient is reselected, the Eligible for Encounter Data Extract checkbox will appear. You'll want to ensure that you check this box off in order to send the consult letter to Netcare. You may also need to add a recipient who is not stored in the address book. You can do this by clicking One-Time Address. In the new window that appears, ensure that you have entered the title and name, address, as well as salutation for the new physician. Once you have done so, click OK. Once again, when the addressee information has been entered, the Eligible for Encounter Data Extract checkbox appears, and then you check it off and click OK here to start the letter. You can now finish your letter as normal in the patient's chart. You may also attach additional information, which will also be sent to Alberta Netcare. Once your letter is completed and you have attached any desired additional information, ensure that your letter is finished. This means clicking on the yellow bar here to make it disappear. You will then need to close the patient's record. This will ensure that the letter is sent to Alberta Netcare as a PDF document that night. To see what the letter will look like in Netcare, you can click Ctrl+P or Command+P on your keyboard. In the new window that appears, ensure that you do not check any of these boxes off and then click Print. In the new window that appears, click Preview PDF. The letter will then open up as a PDF. What you see in this PDF is how the letter will show up in Alberta Netcare. For additional information, please see the resource links in the video description below.